And as we come on the air, these flames are tearing through the heart of Maui right now with alarming speed and strength. Look at the flames here. We've just learned this afternoon that at least 6 people have been killed, dozens more have been hurt, and countless homes and businesses have been destroyed. Firefighters are battling multiple blazes concentrated in 2 areas right now, the tourist destination of West Maui and an inland mountainous region. Lahaina Town, a popular shopping and dining area, is at the heart of the western fire. That's that area there. A state of emergency has been declared as cell and 911 services are down in this part of the island. Hurricane Dora, which is churning in the ocean south of the islands, is being blamed for the strong wind gusts that are intensifying the flames. And in all the confusion, panicked residents had to jump into the ocean in order to escape the burning buildings and the flames that were coming towards them. State leaders are calling these wildfires unprecedented.
A lot of residents in the state of Hawaii, when we are preparing for the hurricane, we expect rain. Sometimes we expect floods. We never anticipated in this state that a hurricane, which did not make impact on our islands, will cause this type of wildfires. Wildfires that wiped out communities, wildfires that wiped out businesses, wildfires that destroyed homes.
3 wildfires are also burning on Hawaii's Big Island, although there have been no reports of injuries or homes lost there. Maui's main airport is sheltering as many as 2,000 travelers whose flights have been canceled or who they recently just arrived on the island and now they have nowhere to go. And flights from the Bay Area, the airports here, as they try to get now to Hawaii, these flights have either been canceled, delayed, or rerouted. KRON 4's Charles Clifford joins us now from San Francisco International Airport with an update on what is very clearly a fluid situation. What is the airport doing there? What are travelers doing?
Well, here at SFO, airports around the Bay Area, we have seen quite a few cancellations and delays of flights flying from the Bay Area to Maui. That has left a lot of people scrambling to change their travel plans. Wednesday morning, the world woke up to devastating images of a wildfire spreading rapidly across the island of Maui.
We were headed to Maui.
On Nguyen and his family are traveling from Texas to Hawaii for vacation. Wednesday morning, their connecting flight from SFO to Maui was canceled. At first, they were told it was because of a small brush fire.
They just said that there was a brush fire, and we were thinking we're on the next flight, not a problem. And then we started talking around, and then we found out about all the west side is now what we heard was on fire. We were reading like articles about people jumping in the water to get away from the fire.
Scary stuff.
Scary stuff.
The family spent the morning trying to rearrange their vacation plans.
We contacted the hotel, we contacted all the reservations, and they were pretty accommodating. They were very helpful. They said they understand, it's not something on us. But what we were really concerned, we were just glad that a lot of people were going to be okay.
And by Wednesday afternoon, they were able to book a new flight.
We got everything routed over to Honolulu, Oahu, and we're just going to play it out from there.
All right, back live now. Anyone who might be flying to Hawaii, any island really, over the next few days, be sure to check ahead with your airline. Make sure everything is going according to plan. But for now, at SFO, Charles Clifford, KRON 4 News.
Thank you, Charles. It is